What's up, guys and gals? K1SPL here, and you're tuned in to K1's K-pop sessions. Today we have the long-awaited return of Idoli Sonya, Loona, with their comeback of Why Not. So a little bit about Loona. They are a 12-girl group that debuted individually throughout the years, and their main production was with Monotree, and their music videos have always been done by Digipedi. I want to believe that today's music video should be done by Digipedi. I hope. But these past comebacks, it's Loona to me has been kind of like changing, and so what? It's not my favorite song, to be honest, but I mean, I still kind of dig it. But my last favorite comeback was definitely Butterfly, that masterpiece of a song and music video. But yeah, so what is, I think it's their way of being adventurous and trying like a different direction. So but I don't know, man. I feel like to be honest, like totally honest, I just don't want to betray Loona, man, because they've been my number one. But they are going into a direction that I'm kind of straying away from, because today's song, the producers of today's song, Why Not, if you check on Melon, and you can check that down below in the link. So Chagza, Chagok, Chagza is lyrics, so Hwang Yubin, and Chagok is composition, and arrangement is Pyeongbok, which is who does like the actual, I won't explain that. But anyways, these two individuals here, Hwang Yubin and Will Sims, actually have been producers of like a lot of SM groups like EXO, Shiny, and NCT, some Red Velvet here and there. So I'm kind of scared, because I strayed away from, as much as I love SM Entertainment, I strayed away from their sound lately, just because I just haven't really been digging it. Even though I started, like, don't get me wrong, back in 2003 I started in K-pop through BoA, and I've listened to like various SM Entertainment artists too, and I love their music. But it's just recently, like, my taste in K-pop just evolved, you know, so I've strayed away from that sound. I feel like Loona was the one that actually turned my taste around, because I discovered Monotree through Luminous. He introduced me to all these other song producers here and there, and like Loona was the one that turned me around. And then now they're falling into like that SM sound, and I'm just like, no, I'm not really digging that direction, you know. And but yeah, and then Sondre Nostrum and Julia Finsetter are actually new to the production of Loona, or I think song production in general, because Melon doesn't have much on them. But they might have like a history that we're not, because Melon doesn't record each and everything in everyone's profile, which is kind of weird. But anyways, let's take a listen to today's subject of today, Loona's Why Not, Idoli Sonya. So we all know Blockberry Entertainment's Loona with Why Not. No, please, no. I was hoping for no wubba sound effects. Cherry's upside down, just like her music video. Oh, okay. Kim Lip in the field with some words. So Coach and Sendo had production on this album too, which I'm hoping that general direction for like GWSN sounding. Vivi getting some lines finally. Choose so cute. Yojin. This black and white, very similar to Nadi. Baby Wolf. Jinso with her black hair. So is this Heejin right here? I can't tell. They're looking very girl crushish right now. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, so there's Heejin there and then Heejin at the beginning. Oh, they got some of the various actresses in that movie. Oh, somebody's breaking. They're going backwards. Whoa, they're on the moon. Wait, that's the moon. Whoa, that is cool visual there. Kim Lip floating. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of lore going on, but you really gotta stop motion everything. Seeing like the oh my god, that is awesome. That is cool. Everything's going backwards. That's like the what is that strip? She's missing a shoe. Why is Hyunjin missing the shoe? Sungwonmo. Sungwonmo is Digibetty, of course. They left her they left Hyunjin out in the middle of the desert with one shoe. Okay, right off the bat, I am not a big fan of the wubba wubba sound, and something I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but so what had like a wubba wubba sound effects, and I heard that Lee Soo-man was the one that added that into the song, and that's all he did. That's all he gets credit for, is that wubba wubba sound. And I am not a huge fan of that wubba wubba sound. Like, I don't know, you could throw that instrument away. Like, I don't care about that instrument. They could have done something else, like some like I don't know, some like 80s or 90s synthesizers that sound so much better than that. But I mean, I get it. The wubba wubba is like the sound of the like millennials or whatever the heck you want to call the generation, the newer generation. I am old school, so that's my sound. I come from old school hip hop, and yeah, the wubba wubba sound, I don't mind it. It's just it's not my biggest taste in music instrumentals. The one reason why I loved Mono Tree is because they captured, and Luminous is gonna hate me for saying this, but because we discussed like how does sound have a generation, or how does sound have an era, but I'm gonna say Mono Tree capture, for me, like their sounds sound so much like that 80s 90s style, and they can capture that so well, and that's just my style. But I mean, music, there's different expressions, there's different tastes that everyone has. That's just my era because that's where I grew up in. And then every time I hear Mono Tree music, it's just like, oh, they hit it for me. It's just so awesome. And their sound doesn't even just sound like that era, but like listen to like O&F stuff, like that stuff sounds a bit retro, but it's still modernized as well. So but I feel like and everyone, and I mean, just all honesty, I'm sick of like fans saying this, but they're saying that they're saying stuff like Lee Suman is saving Luna, or like uh they got their first win because of Luna. It's like no, no, no. Don't 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 disgrace Mono Tree like that. Just because Mono Tree didn't get them their first win doesn't mean anything. Like, just because Lee Suban comes in here, puts a little wubba wubba sound in their music, and they get their first win, that's not because they won. There's other factors. I'm not even gonna go into it or explain it, but also, like, music shouldn't even be a competition. So their first win, I mean, it feels good for them, for the artists, and I'm proud of them, and I wish I always wish them the best. So like, I always wish that they can get that first win, and just so that yeah, because that first win does really feel good for them, and as for the fans and everybody, it feels good as well. So there's a lot of emotions going into that there, but yeah, going back to music, and all the like stuff being said out there about Luda, it's I don't know, I feel like I don't even want to get into it anymore. What I do want to get back into is their song, so let's try it one more time. Let's get back into it one more time. I think I have time because I have to get ready for work soon. So there's a lot of lore going on in this music video. What I do like is this symbolism of like the circle drifting. As you know, I used to be I used to race cars, not illegally. Sometimes I'll go fast on the streets, but in a safe manner. But I used to race at SCCA events, Sports Car Club of America, and I used to autocross. And yeah, what autocrossing is think of like driver's ed. They set down all these cones, and in driver's ed you go slow and you go through the slaloms and stuff, and then all that. Autocross is you go as fast as possible. So it's just like that. So they lay down a course and you race through it. So yeah, I've always been into the car scene. I love this drifter going around one of the members here, symbolizing the what the heck is that strip called? Well, going in circles like a loop. So cherries upside down, just like in her music video. Is this Heejin? I can't really tell with the little diamonds on her face. That looks like Heejin. I want to say that's Heejin. Because Heejin does appear again, like shortly after. So this part of the song right here, this is when I do like this song, just because the strings hit, visuals, Kim Lip in the middle of the field there with the chords. So this is Heejin too, right? Wasn't she just at the beginning? Am I getting it wrong? Jinsel in the telephone booth. Eee. So you got Eve, Hyunjin, Baby Wolf, Keju. Who's that? Chu? Chu with their little cute hat. Baby Wolf. Their get-ups look very like SM Entertainment, like, I wanna say. Why are they in like a beat up little supermarket? Oh, that's Olivia Hay in the middle there. Vivi. That's you. Yeojin. So Heejin, Hyunjin. The two Jins. Dope lines there. Olivia Hay. Okay, this part where the wubba wubba is kind of acting like a bass, and then it kind of goes doo 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 doo. I like that. I like that part of the wubba. I think how you use the wubba wubba effectively like that, like using it as a bass, that sounds good to me. But then when you're trying to make a melody with it, it's just like ooh, it makes me cringe. It just sounds weird. I want to say another word, but I'm just gonna say weird, just not to offend anybody. Oh, her eye, that's dope. She got that odd eye circle. Heejin's got some meteors hitting her. I like that. Mariachi get up she got going there. I like this part of the song because it's so like I want to say Vogue. And Vogue is a genre. It's like it's think of like the catwalk, Vogue, like, and then like but it reminds me of like GWSN style. I love K1's blue hair. I haven't said anything about her blue hair just yet, but I freaking love it. Who's got the red? Oh, Baby got the red. Fiery red hair. Is that K1 getting down? I know K1. Oh, that's a random actress. See, the wubba wubba here is don't know. Doesn't annoy me as much, just because that part with the vocals was amazing. This scene right here with Kim Lip taking off is super awesome. I also like the merry-go-round around the campfire. I'm not gonna rewind it back to it. Yeah, Kim Lip in that air. Sorry. I'm gonna rewind that all day. Two in her little pink dress. Jinso over there. Messy, frilly hair. Oh man, Baby Wolf and her gang. Oh my goodness, that is so mean. So in Olivia Hayes' music video, she blew up everything. If you don't know, she got angry and just set everything on fire. So that's reminiscent. I feel like So What and Why Not are just like it's very little lore, but it ties everything together. Hurricane. So symbolism in this whole music video is definitely the shape of a circle. Circles. A lot of circles, and there's a butterfly and Hyunjin's missing shoe. So the significance of the shoes is definitely odd eye circle, but Hyunjin is wearing the sneakers. Ooh, something's going on there. So she's like half odd eye circle. She's halfway like coming out of that dream state that they were stuck in, maybe. Sungwonmo, Digipedi, post production Moon Sukho. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. So they did a music video in 3 days. Yo, that's good to know. Peaches. Car decal and drift team. Peaches, yo. Shout outs to Peaches, man. I just love and respect good drivers. Fellow good drivers. Not to say I'm that great, but you know. Gaffer, lighting team, director of photography. So they have like multiple directors of photography, and Digipedi's just like the head directors, I believe, head producers. Cool, good job, guys. Umko, Kim Wei Kwan, and their teams. Paris. Oh, they had a Paris team. That's where those actresses came from. Cool, cool. Alright, I wish I can go through it one more time, but I just don't have the time to. Blockberry Creative, Jung Myung-hee. Because I have to get ready for work. Gotta get ready. But yeah, Dolly Sonia, Blockberry Creative, Digipedi. again, not to get too much into it, but overall, the song is maybe I like it 80% of the time because the other 20, maybe 90% of the time, the other 10% is that wubba effect that I just don't like, but that's just me. I don't know about you. Tell me what you think down below in the comments. Am I being too hard on them, or am I being fair on the critique? Because of course there's a lot of people that they'll just love them just to love them, but to me it's like I'll love you if you got something good for me, you know. So I'll even though you're my #1 group, I can still critique you, you know. I can still say I don't really like this and that, but I still love you guys to the fullest. I still love you gals to the fullest. But yeah, anyways, tell me what you think down below in the comments. And yeah, so now this session is now over. Peace on out and keep up with more Loona. If you already have not, if this is your first time into Loona, don't get me wrong, get into them from the beginning, from K1's Vivid and on. It's a great journey and a great rabbit hole to jump into. Peace on out. Catch you next session.